First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakak, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutations to the hopeful elect out there toiling in this truth. I'm Bathakamoth Jim S. Dallas, and I'm just coming back at you with a really quick hit lesson. I'm just going to go into the scriptures today because, hey, this is the end of this current kingdom, society, system setup, you know. We're at the end of this beast system, and the scriptures, it's all in the scriptures, man. You know, the scriptures indicate that we're at that point in the timeline of this movie, man, this story, which is Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai's movie, man. You know, he's the ultimate playwright. He's the ultimate director, man, you know, and this is a beautiful movie that we're privileged and honored to be a part of, man, now that we know, you know, the truth of what's going on, man. You know what I'm saying? So us in the know, man, hey, you got to be thankful, you know, hey, the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, call Halal Yim Lab, and all Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for this knowledge, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is just a beautiful thing, man. So the scriptures are there's key indicators within the scriptures that, you know, of things that are going on, you know, that prove that we're at the end. And, you know, I'm just going to get into a few things, man. As a matter of fact, before I get started, I had pulled up, before I actually jump into the crux of my lesson, I wanted to go into this real quick. I had pulled up, which I pulled it up on my computer. You won't see it on the screen, but I'll just read it. But I pulled up, I typed in similarities between ancient Rome and America, you know, that pretty much show that it, you know, about its downfall. And this is Bartleby research. And I'm going to read a little bit of this, and then I have one more, and then we're going to get into the scriptures, man. And it reads, the United States of America has many qualities today that were present in ancient Rome at the time of its downfall. Some scholars believe that because these factors are present in the United States, it too is destined to fall as the Romans did, which is exactly what's going to happen, man. You know, it says, and here go these devils with their, you know, trying to appease the situation, you know, or make it better, you know, than it actually, the reality of the situation actually is, which they can't do, man. The scriptures are the scriptures, man. This thing is written, you know, and the Lord has already spoken, man. So these things are going to come to pass. But he goes on to say, however, just because there are some similarities between ancient Rome at the time of its fall and America's current state does not mean that America is going to follow the same path that the ancient Romans went down, which is a farce and a lie, man. You know, they are going to follow the exact same path. Now, they may do a few things differently, this or that, but, you know, there's some key things, major key things that there is going to be exactly the same, man. You know what I'm saying? And we're going to get into, I'm going to go into a few things, but yeah, the scriptures tell you when you go into Ecclesiastes, the 3rd chapter, you know, I'm going to get the scriptures, man. I'm going to let the scriptures speak, you know, instead of quoting a lot. You know, normally I like to quote some, but I just feel like letting the scripture speak, man. You know, Ecclesiastes 3:15, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. So that which was then is now, man. You know, ancient Rome is here again, man. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, when you read in the 1st chapter, Ecclesiastes 1:9, it reads, the thing that hath been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Of course, when you read in Ecclesiastes, the 6th chapter and verse 10, you come to find out that thing is man. So there's no new man, you know, the same men that were then is now, man. And the same things that they did then, they're doing now, man. Everything is reincarnated. You know what I'm saying? The scriptures this is clearly reincarnation scriptures, man. You know what I'm saying? You come back, man, and you do what you did before. A prophet is going to be a prophet. If you're a prophet then, you're going to be a prophet now, man. You know, 1 Corinthians 14:32. You know, the spirit of the prophets are subject to the prophets, man. You know what I'm saying? So that goes for everything else and everybody else, man. You know what I'm saying? If you were wicked then, you're going to be wicked now, man. You know, if you're part of the 2/3 then, you're going to be part of 2/3 now, man. Because from the foundation of the earth, of the world, the righteous, the elect in 1/3 were the elect in 1/3. They are the elect in 1/3, whoever they may be. Lord willing, I can be a part of that. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm striving to be a part of. You know, that's why we, you know, all of us in this thing, that's why we do what we do, man. You know, putting up these lessons, studying, reading, you know, doing lessons, going out on the highways and byways, week in, week out, in season, out of season, you know, trying to put this work in, you know, so that, you know, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua will have that mercy and show that mercy, you know, in the time of his visitation, you know, which he visits all the time. But there's a visitation coming where, it's going to be, these people are going to know, everyone is going to know, you know, that day when the Bible speaks of that day, man. You know, and we're getting to that day. We're close to it, man. You know what I'm saying? But all of these things, you know, the people and the things that they did, they did it and they're doing it again, man. You know, these things clearly going to these things, man. So I'm gonna go back. So yeah, this devil is these devils are, man. There's something else, man. You know. So continuing on, it says some factors present in both Rome and America, such as excessive military spending and public health environmental issues, are a serious threat to America. And that's exactly right, man. You know, they're going through, America is going through some of the same things that Rome did, man, because this is Rome all over again. This is Rome 2.0, man. You know, when you understand what's going on, because when you read in Daniel, the 7th chapter, you know, which I'll quote this, when you go into Daniel, the 7th chapter, it goes into 4 major kingdoms, you know, that would rise and fall before the implementation of the kingdom of heaven, man. You know what I'm saying? Which is that final kingdom. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing coming after that, you know, and of course, you had pre-Babylonians were the Assyrians. And then when you get into those 4 major kingdoms or empires or beasts, as the scriptures speak of them as, you have the Babylonian Empire, the Medo-Persian Empire, the Greeks, and the Romans, man. And then, of course, out of the Roman Empire, which was that 4th and final beast or kingdom, you had a little horn to rise out of it, which is representative of America today, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, Revelation, the 13th chapter, goes into it as well, with the beast with that took the fatal wound to the head and came back to life, and all the people wandered after the beast. You know, America, man. You know what I'm saying? So that's the time we're in, man. You know, we're in the time of the 10 toes, man. You know, so I'm gonna read this. This is from Yale. I got one more I want to read. This is Yale National Initiative, and it says why Rome fell. So I'm gonna just read off, and it's got 10 major things that was going on in Rome, and these things are going on today. Now, there's a few things like the first one here. It says barbarian invasions, which you know, of course, America hasn't really had those invasions, man, but there's an invasion coming. And that's why when you read in Isaiah the 47th chapter, you know, it reads, Isaiah 47:1, come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. So it's been a virgin, America. That Babylon represents America today, man. You know, but which Babylon goes back to the Hebrew word babal, which means confusion, man. And that's all you have here is confusion, man. You know what I'm saying? So come down and sit in the dust, which represents confusion. O virgin daughter of Babylon, this confused ass place, man, you know, is going to go into a state of confusion. You know what I'm saying? They ain't going to have no answers, you know, because it's going to get put in a situation that has never been put in before, ever. You know, sit on the ground. There is no throne, O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate. It's never been touched. But it's not going to be able to be said. And that's not going to be able to be said anymore because it's about to get touched, man. You know, yeah, the cherry of America is about to get popped, man. You know, so the invasion is coming, man. So, and we're at that point, you know, we're at that point right now, man. So number 2, the decline in morals and values, which there are no morals and values here in America, man. You know, none. This place is totally just wicked and through, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, they give rights and laws to you know, it's you know, those I really don't want to say it, but you know what y'all know who I'm talking about, because these devils are striking us for every little thing we say. You know, those sides, man. You know what I'm saying? Those sides. You know what I'm talking about. You know, they give gay rights and laws. You know, give them rights and laws, protect them. You know what I'm saying? No morals, man. No values. You know, you have all the wickedness that they push here. You know, that's contrary to the Lord, man. You know, but just I'm gonna keep naming. We're gonna move on. Environmental and public health concerns. You know, the environment is through, man. You know, no one is healthy here. The environment is totally done here, man. You know, you got chemtrails in the air. You know, poisoned water, GMO foods. Everybody is sick. No one's healthy. You know, so all of these things are happening here, man. Excessive military spending to defend the empire, which America is doing the same thing. Rome spread its military very thin. America is doing the same thing. Inferior technology, inflation. You're seeing that happen as we speak. You know, inflation is happening, man. You know, we're going into hyperinflation. You know, political corruption. And y'all know, come on, man. Political corruption this place is known for that, man. You know, just with this election between Trump and Biden, man, was so-called politically corrupt, man. And of course, I constantly think about that election between Junior Bush and Kerry, man. You know what I'm saying? Bush lost that election, man. Kerry won. You know, but hey, because of political corruption, that's not, according, you know, things, I don't know, you know, hey, things got exposed. These devils are getting exposed left and right, you know, and somebody messed up, man, you know, and Kerry actually won, man, but that's not who they wanted in office. They wanted Bush Jr., you know, so that's who ended up being a president. So political corruption is all up in the mix of this place, man. The rise in Christianity, you know, which this Christianity was the thing, you know. There's a decline now because Jake is starting to leave Christianity, you know, northern and southern kingdoms. You know what I'm saying? The Hispanics are leaving Catholicism, and the so-called blacks, the southern kingdom, are leaving Christianity, which is all the same thing. You know, it's all the same thing. But so there's a decline now because we're at the end of this place. Unemployment, you know, hey, that's here, man. You know, urban decay, that's here. You know what I'm saying? As a matter of fact, that reminds me of Isaiah the 14th chapter, that urban decay. That's why you have like sinkholes. You know, the earth is caving in, you know, and just sucking this place in, man, all over the place. You know, sinkholes happening, buildings collapsing, you know, bridges falling down and collapsing, you know, and that's because of this right here. Verse 11, Isaiah 14:11, thy pomp is brought down to the grave, and the noise of thy vials, the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee. That's that decay, man. You know, that's why this place is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? You know, and the pomp represents the pride of this place. You know, it's being brought down to the grave, man. You know, and the worm is spread under thee, and the worms cover thee, man. So that's that decay, man. That's why this place is falling apart. You know, so yeah, I just wanted to make a few points just to, you know, because hey, this place is over, man. It's through, and that's just a little comparison between the things of Rome and America, man. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into a few of these indicators. You know, as far as the Bible, that we're at the end, man. So, you know, off the top, I want to start really quick with 2nd Ezra, the 6th chapter and verse 9. And it reads, for Esau is the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that followeth. And that's the point in the timeline that we're at. You know, Esau, of course, there were two blessings given when you read in Genesis, the 27th chapter, you know, the blessing of Esau and Jacob, man. You know what I'm saying? Hebrews, the 11th chapter and verse 20 goes into it. And Isaac blessed Jacob and Esau concerning things to come. And those blessings are in Genesis, the 27th chapter. You know, of course, the blessing of the kingdom of heaven was given to Jacob, and Esau cried and begged for a blessing. You know, what about me, oh father? Bless me. Is there not a blessing for me, oh father? You know, just crying and you know, he weeping, tears. So of course he got a temporary carnal left hand side blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? Where he was gonna rule with the sword, you know, and that happened, man. You know, so let's move on. Let's get another one real quick. Let me go back to Mother Bible, Salakia. You know, let's get some indicators in these scriptures right now. You know, just going into the fact that this place is at its end, man. You know, it's Revelations chapter 11. And I'm going to drop down to verse 11. This Revelations 11:11. And after 3 days and a half, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them. You know, and that 3 days and a half represents 350 years from the point of around 1619 to 1620 to 1969 or 1970, when you know, of course, we came on the slave ships, the Southern Kingdom, that is, came on the slave ships, and to the point in time that Abba Bivens woke up and started going into the scriptures and putting all this together to bring out this truth that we now have today, man. You know, that was a 350-year period between one point to the next point, you know. And it says this, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and that the spirit of life is this knowledge that we have, man. We started, which reminds me of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, man. You know, when we got that breath, you know, and the sinews and the flesh, you know, we started, you know, coming. That's us realizing that we're Israelites, man, coming back to who we are as a people, you know, coming back to our power, man. And that breath represents this knowledge, man, you know, the understanding, you know, and it says that they stood upon their feet an exceeding great army, Salakia, you know. So it said, which is what this is going into, you know, the spirit of life from the Most High entered into them, and they stood upon their feet, and great fear fell upon them which saw them, you know. And that's really dealing more with these elites, man. You know, these elite banking families, you know, the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, DuPont, Gaddys, Oppenheimers, Wahlburgers, all those banking families, man. You know what I'm saying? So this is happening, man. Ezekiel 37 is happening, man. Clear cut indicator that this is the end, man. You know, this right here, this 350-year prophecy that happened, man. Abba Bivens was here, man, which is John the Baptist, Elijah, if you can receive it, man. You know, that happened, man. So that means we're at the end, man. And then which brings me to the next, you know, the prophets are here, man. You know, the prophets are here, man. You know, this is Jeremiah 28:8. The prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and against great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. That's what's happening to this very day. That's what we're doing, man. You know, it says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old prophesied both against many countries and great kingdoms of war and of evil and of pestilence. What we're doing, man, we're doing those exact same things. We're warning these people, you know, wars and rumors of wars. We're talking about World War III right now, man, you know, and the evils of this place and the pestilence, you know. It was just dealing with that, ironically, has disappeared, you know, with the Ukraine situation, you know. What happened to C-19 Crown? What you know? Where's the variants, man? What happened? All that just went away. It disappeared. What, man? If they didn't do a dupe, that was a super dupe, man. People got duped, man. You know, now they're trying to act like everything can go back to normal. You can take off the mask. Everything is good. You know, everybody didn't take that crap, man. You know, none of us in this truth took it. You know, so it was all BS and nonsense, games, smoke and mirrors, man, an agenda, man. That they until the next thing, who knows what they're about to do now, man? They may come back with, you know, after they get everybody to relax for a minute, then come back with something major. Yeah, ain't no telling. We'll see where it's going to go from here, though. But again, the prophets are here. Another major indicator in the scriptures that we're at the end, man. You know, and another prophecy in Ezekiel, the 31st chapter, was a woman compassing a man, man. You know, that happened, man. Ezekiel 31. Is it 31? Salakia. Let me type it in. I can't remember what it is. Salakia. It is. Oh, Jeremiah. Salakia. Jeremiah. So it's Jeremiah. Yeah, Jeremiah 31 and 22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? Talking about you Israelites, man. You so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, and Seminole Indians of Negro descent. You make up the 12 no longer lost tribes, that is, of the nation of Israel, man. We know who we are in these times, man. You are the true chosen people, a nation of people of Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Yahweh being the Heavenly Father who sits on high on the throne, whom the world ignorantly refers to as God, Jehovah, Yahweh, Ahaya. That's not his name. His true biblical name is Yahweh, and his only begotten son, whom the world ignorantly refers to as Jesus Christ. His true biblical name is Yahweh Shai, man. You know, you are the true chosen nation of people of those two entities, man. You know, and we know who we are now. So it says, Jeremiah 31 and 22, how long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? You know, because we was always going off, man. For Yahweh Bashem Yahushai hath created a new thing in the earth. And this is one of the reasons he did that, because of that. You know, I want to keep doing that, the madness. Okay, I got something for you. A woman shall compass a man. And that happened in this society, man. You know what I'm saying? That happened, you know. Clear cut indicated that we're at the end of, we're at the end, man. You know, that's why men are working for women. You know what I'm saying? In this society, the average of a lot, especially with Jake, man, it has to live with their women, man. You know what I'm saying? The women have power here, man. You know what I'm saying? Women get the kids and alimony and child support and everything. This is a queendom, man. This place is set up for to cater to the woman, man. You know, so a woman shall compass a man. That happened, man. You know, in this queendom that we're in, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. So let's keep it going. Let's get some more, you know, Joel 2, you know, and what, 28, I believe, 27 or 28, 28, this is Joel 2 and 28. And it shall come to pass afterward that I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy. Your old men shall dream dreams, your young men shall see visions, and also upon the servants and upon the handmaids in those days will I pour out my spirit. And that's happening, man. You can pull up all kind of videos, the heathen and Israelites, you know, all manner of Israel and heathen, and everybody is having dreams and visions, man. You know what I'm saying? They're seeing things, you know, and it's scaring the hell out of them. You know, of course, most of them are dreaming about Jesus, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, you know, the things that they're dreaming is what it's about. It's not, don't worry about the, you know what I'm saying? We know what it is, you know, but it's the things that they're dreaming, you know, and it's destruction, desolation, and it's scary to them, man, you know, and they're terrified, but these things are happening. Another indicator, you know, of the fact that we're in end times, man, you know. And there was another one that I wanted. I'm trying to remember exactly where it is. Going into the premature births. As a matter of fact, hold on 1 sec. Let me see if I can find it really quick. It's going into those premature births of babies, man, which were in those times as well. I believe I know it's in the Apocrypha. Hold on 1 sec. Is it in the 6th chapter? 2nd Ezra 6 and around 21. Hold on 1 sec. I know this is tripping. Boy. Salaki, my phone be tripping out, man. 6th chapter, verse 21. That's it. Con. Second Ezra 6:21. And it reads, and the children of a year old shall speak with their voices. The women with child shall bring forth untimely children of 3 or 4 months old, and they shall live and be raised up, and these things are happening, man. If you type in premature babies or premature baby, you're going to get images of all types of, babies that were born like way too early. You know what I'm saying? Exactly what this scripture is prophesying here. You know what I'm saying? Like no bigger than a woman's hand, which the average man's hand is bigger than the average woman's hand. And a lot of hands are female hands, man. And those babies are no bigger than a hand. The little bitty heads and little bitty legs. And if you type that in, man. As a matter of fact, just to my own personal experience, my ex, I have an ex that had a premature son, and he was born like around he was like 3 or 4 months, and she birthed him, and of course he had a few issues, something with his hand. It was nothing major, but for the most part, and he grew up. He's grown now. You know what I'm saying? Grown man, and like the scriptures say, and they shall live and be raised up. And he lived and was raised up. He's a grown man now. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, the scriptures, these things are coming to pass, man, which proves again that we're in end times. As a matter of fact, there's another one I think I saw it on TikTok with this little baby had just came into the world, a few hours old, and he was sitting up there. As a matter of fact, the elder, who was that sent that to me? Trying to remember who. Can't remember exactly who sent it to me, but it was a baby that was had just came out the womb, like a few hours old, and just holding his head up and just looking around, looked like an old soul, just looking around like he knew what was going on, man. So these babies are coming out the womb, damn near talking and walking out the womb, man, and just, so all of these things are happening. Kids are talking like early ages, all these things are happening, man, So all these things are indicators of end times, man. You know what I'm saying? And then you have like other scriptures where I won't pull everything. 2 Ezra 15 and 17 going into martial law. There's martial law being set up in places throughout the earth, man. And it's coming to America as well. You got Amos, the 8th chapter and 11 dealing with the famine of the word. That's yet to happen, but you can see it building up as well, man. You can see it coming to the point of, you can see how strict they are with YouTube, man. Every deleting brothers' pages and they got their little algorithms that's watching, listening, checking the things that we say, and so they can give us strikes and delete us. And so all of these things are heading towards, them basically getting rid of, just shutting YouTube down, man, because this truth, at some point, they're going to have to make a move, man. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? So, continuing on, another one that's another indicator that we're in end times, that we're at the end of this place is Matthew, the 24th chapter, man, and verse 6. Let's get to the point. Verse 6, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So, wars and rumors of wars, man, again, World War III. That's a rumor of war. And you've had other wars, little skirmishes and different things going on over there in the land, little things. But there's a rumor of war right now with World War III, which is going to happen, man, at some point, in the near future. So ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled. Isaiah 33 and 6. And knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time and strength of salvation. You know what I'm saying? So this knowledge is going to keep us stable when everybody else is bugging out, because we know that all these things have to happen. And as a matter of fact, it goes into that. For all these things must come to pass. They must needs be, man. They're written, so they have to happen. The Lord said his word does not come back to him void, but it shall accomplish the thing whereto he sends it, in Isaiah 55 and 11, man. It's all about the will and pleasure of the Lord, man, But the end is not yet. No, it's not time. There's still things that have to happen, man, A major prophecy of that chip has to happen. World War III has to happen. For nation shall rise against nation. You know, you see that on a small scale, but that's going to rise, man. It's going to be it's on a micro scale now, but it's going to be on a macro scale. And kingdom against kingdom, which is the World War III, you know, which, hey, we're heading toward, we're in it, but hey, we're at the tippy tip of it. That's going to take off, man. It's going to be hot wars at some point. And there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. So all these things are happening, man. You know, the pestilences, and there's a major famine that's building up that's going to hit this place. And once it hits, it's on and popping, man. You know, these people going to really know, and it's going to be suffering. It's going to start, man. You know, of course, earthquakes every other day, you know, in diverse places, different places. These things are happening, man. You know what I'm saying? And of course, you know, the MOTB, man, in Revelation, the 13th chapter, that's another major prophecy that, you know, hey, that's coming, man. You know, Elon Musk with the brain chip and, you know, over there in Europe, you know, Sweden, I believe, they had a party, you know, where everybody, you know what I'm saying? So, and somewhere here, Missouri or somewhere, Michigan, I can't remember exactly where it was, they did something similar here in the States. You know what I'm saying? So, and this thing is moving, man. It's already here. They're just getting everything set up, man. You know what I'm saying? So I want to get one last verse. I'm going to drop down to verse 14. Just indicator, you know, the MOTB, all these things are here, man. All these things are indicators that we're at the end. You know what I'm saying? So this Matthew 24:14, and this gospel of the kingdom shall be preached in all the world for a witness unto all nations, and then shall the end come. So this has happened. This message right here, this truth, you know, has spread throughout the four corners of the earth, man. There's camps all over the planet Earth now, man. So this word is going out. We be getting comments on lessons, brothers' lessons from all over the planet, from Dubai, Africa, you know, Europe, you know, Asia, Arabia, all over the place, man, all over the earth, man. You know what I'm saying? So this gospel has spread, and that's why you see in all of the things that you're seeing, experiencing, witnessing that's happening before your eyes, which a lot of these people can't see it, or they're looking and don't know what the hell they're looking at, which is scriptural, you know, Isaiah 6 and 9. But these things are happening. Proven Christianity to be a lie, man. Christianity has been in the earth. You know, it came into its fullness in 300 BC, man. You know, or was it AD? One of them, but no, it was I believe it was BC. Before Yahushua came on the scene, was BC. So 300 BC, it came into its fullness, man. Which the Lord wasn't dealing with the Bible in the earth at that time. So because from the time of Daniel, and when you read in Daniel the 12th chapter, he told Daniel to close up and seal the book. You know. And those seals wasn't broken until Yahushua came on the scene and broke those seals, man. You know what I'm saying? Revelation, the 5th chapter, goes into that. You know what I'm saying? So that whole period from Daniel to Yahushua, the Lord wasn't dealing with the Bible. And in 300 BC, during that time, is when Christianity came into its fullness, man. Proving it to be a joke, man. It's a lie. You know what I'm saying? But hey, it's all good. But all these things are key indicators in the scriptures that we're at the end, man. So, hey, I just wanted to do a quick hit lesson that was on my spirit, man. You know, so hopefully it was edifying to the hopeful elect. With that, giving all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waharakakwadash, double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, the house of David, the Bayath, Shal Dawada, Shalom.